Testing 1, 2. Making sure the mic's not too loud. What's up, everybody? It's daysuncivil of Civil Days Music. It seems loud, but we're gonna test some things out. Let's go back here. See, we on yet? We just tested all of our signals first. Okay, there we are. We live right there. You see us? Just making sure we got sound. Ooh, yeah, you can hear that. I'm liking it myself. Oh, it's gonna be real loud. Let's go over here. You can hear the mouse and everything. So basically what I did is, I watched a couple of YouTube videos. After watching a couple of YouTube videos, I went and made some changes to my stream. So if my stream is way louder than it normally is, let me know. I can back off the volume. I got to get a real mixer. I'm using an old mixer, and my SP404 is my audio interface leading into my Scarlett 6i6. So you pretty much gonna hear everything now because it's just pulling from the mic, and I might turn the mic down a little bit just to match all the other levels. But we're gonna see. Let me start letting people know that I'm live. So give me a second. Let's check this out on YouTube. If you're like me, you're into bodybuilding. This weekend is a big bodybuilding weekend. Let me go ahead and go to the live. It's another Beats and Chats. I want to thank y'all all for supporting me once again. For those that come and watch the videos, for those that come and watch the, you watch the things you didn't know about hip hop and the things you didn't know about music and stuff like that. I really appreciate that. I want to answer a couple of questions. Thank y'all for getting me. If you look at the dashboard, trying to get the behind the scenes things. Thank you for getting me to 1751. I have to do more long form content. I want to show you so far. I have not reached my marks, but we're climbing. They want you to get to 10 million in shorts. I'm at 95,000, which is cool. I'm at 672 public watch hours. You got to get to 4,000. So that means I got to start churning out content. And I'm coming up with some ideas, some other channels, other things of that nature. It's just getting busy, especially when you're a father and you have a job and all other stuff like that. But we're not making no excuses. It's time to grind. This the latest video that we put out was what breakbeat was used in a lot of dance and pop records. It was used in hip hop hits as well, but I think it was more widely used in pop, R&B too, but more pop, even in country, but more pop records, So we still got that one there. It's currently at 42 views, but people are really watching it and commenting. What I want to start off with today is I want to try to answer some questions, okay? With that, I got to turn on my Maschine Plus. If you look here, you can check out some aspects of my studio. I got the MPCX 2. I have the Maschine Plus, which I got in October when it first came out. I have the trusty but goody, this is the push 2 that goes with the push 2 goes with the is there an update? No. All right. There's a push 2 and it's the companion to the Ableton software. I've not upgraded to Ableton 11, even though I heard it's great. Has a lot of things going on. I'm still at Ableton 10. $200. I got a family right now. Y'all looking at, but you got all that stuff. Yeah, Zounds. If you want to support me, I am a Zounds affiliate. I'm also an Amazon affiliate. I will be making sure that I put my Amazon links in the description section, and my Zone links in the description section. So support your brother. Also, you can support by buying me a coffee, because I do have to buy me a coffee, as well as you can support me if you want to purchase a sound kit. You can go to my Gumroad. I'll have the link in the description. And, just support the channel. I appreciate everything that everybody's done so far. Hopefully I have provided you some type of information or entertainment, or if you look through my MPC videos and things of that nature, then it's, helped you along the way. Thank you all for supporting the live videos as well. Don't forget what I said, it's tax time. So anything that you purchase, you should be able to write off, but you need to have made an LLC, some type of business out of this. Don't just purchase it to purchase it because they're selling stuff, you know what I mean? Turn it into a business. And when you turn it into a business, you kind of benefit yourself and help yourself get to the next level. Let me turn this down just a bit. Yeah, it's too loud in my ears. All right. So yeah, and then you turn yourself into a business. When you become a business, then you make it better for yourself, because you can write I don't care if it's software, I don't care if it's a sound pack, I don't care whatever, if it amounts to something. And then make sure that you, like I said, get a business account. When you get a business account, now I'm not an expert, I can just tell you what I've done. Get yourself a business account. Once you get yourself a business account, make sure that all your expenses go through that business account. Even if you pay yourself, you're working, pay yourself. Your YouTube videos, your things that pay yourself through your business. But, let some money come out, into your personal account, into your business account, because, you're supporting yourself. But make sure you detail every expense and all the money that's going into your account. What I want to do right now is I want to check some things out. And let me let everybody know I'm going live. So I'm going to go ahead and go to these other social media platforms. I'm going to go ahead and share this stuff out here. Let me share public. Share it on Facebook. Share the feed. We did that, and let me share it on my other platforms as well. Go and share to Reddit. Another thing too, I got to get better into marketing, and what I mean by that is, So my wife used to sell jewelry, you know what I mean? So what she would do is she would always keep her product in the face of the people. Like if she got new supplies, she would keep that in the face of the people. She would build up suspense. She would let everybody know that there were certain times that she was coming online. So we're going to be a little more, how should I say, more intentional with some of the things that we're doing, especially if we're trying to build this as a business and lead off into other things. So let me give you a little bit about me for those who don't know. I am daysuncivil. That's my music moniker. Civil Days Music is the company. I'm also a cybersecurity professor, surety technologies and surety cyber. I do training, I do consultation. I help people get certified and certifications and things of that nature. And I try to help people get into the career of cyber. That's why I love technology, I'm a pastor. I'm not, even though, we're doing more right now. We're doing more of the nonprofit stuff where we do food drives and, we try to gather people together to, how should I say, to do community service type things right now. So we're moving into that area, that space. As well as, what can I say? I'm a father, and with a father, I have 3 lovely children. And, I have a great wife and basically trying to get this stuff done. All right. So that's a little bit about me. I love music producer. I kind of help teach my daughter piano, but she does have a teacher, so we're gonna dive into some things. Let me get it popping with a sample. I get this question sometimes too. A lot of people are wondering like how, video edit and do some of the things I'm doing. Let me tell you, I use a free software called CapCut. I also use DaVinci Resolve. I do take pictures and things of that nature. I have a Sony A7 III. I do photography. And I do like video editing, but I'm no big video editor. I watch all the people on YouTube and I take tips and things of that nature about their LUTs and things of that nature. But a lot of it is trial and error. Like this is how this is getting better as well, because I'm in the process. I like to learn. When I teach, but I like to learn. So I watch a lot of videos and I try to learn. I'm not a one trick pony. And what I got to say about that is, when you get in this YouTube space, you learn to do a lot of different things. So I'm a video editor. I'm a thumbnail designer. I'm a music producer. Sometimes we call ourselves project managers. Basically, where we try to overall look at everything. We determine how we're going to plan. And I'm gonna tell you, listen to like your Daryl. I think it's pronounced Eves, Daryl Eves. Listen to your Sean Cannells. Listen to those that have done this and now they're on a different scale. Just jump into it. Don't be afraid to do it. I never thought I would be right here. I used to be the one, and I see some of y'all got like 1 view, you got like 6 views, things of that nature. Just continue to chug away. Put your videos out there. I see some of y'all that I've befriended and you don't even have your videos out there. Just put your videos out there. It doesn't matter what it looks like in the beginning, and then don't do the comparison thing. Because, I see some people, me, I have vidIQ, and with vidIQ, I can look at my contemporaries, my peers, and I can see what they can put out 2 videos and they get all these views, and I put out 10 to compare to their 3 to 5 views, their 3 to 5 videos. So you just got to run at your own race, do your own thing, and then go from there. But don't be afraid to put yourself out there and just keep moving. So, and me, I don't even like to talk because I hear myself breathing. Y'all don't know, when I video edit, I cut a lot of my, like Big Pun breathing or something like that, or Black Thought. When you hear Black Thought rhyme, you hear a lot of his breath control. You hear that a lot. So you'll hear me doing that as well. So, but anyway, let's get into it. also want to show everybody is this. I want y'all to see that. Give me 1 second. All right. I want y'all to look at this stat right here. I'm going to make my screen larger. All right. So if you can see this stat here, of my videos, even though we got a lot of people watching the videos, 87% of y'all are not subscribed and 13 are subscribed. Support the channel. Make sure you subscribe, and we're going to try to come out with more content for you. And I thank those that have subscribed. Make sure you hit the bell notifications. When you do subscribe, I'm letting you look at my stats a little bit. Yeah, we got it popping just a little bit, but it's got to be more consistency on my side. So, yeah, but make sure that you subscribe, and we got more content coming for you. I'm not going to take that long for you today anyway. Let's get into it. All right. Let's see if we can find some drums for this. I got a lot of drums today, so let's see what we got. Probably more samples than drums. But you know what? Same place we got the kit from. Let's go ahead and get some drums off this right here. You can get some drums. All right, so I'm gonna use that. Now we're gonna start off with the loop. Once we get the sample going the way we want, then from there, then we're gonna make some changes. All right, let me go back to program 1. BPM is 86. Give me 1 second. What's up, everybody? Back in the place to be. All right, let's get this popping. I'm gonna edit the endpoints. You may not be able to see. Let me put this in the camera so you can see. I'm gonna edit the endpoints of this one sample here. Let's see. And then edit the start point. Make sure it's right there. Then. Now what I did is I warped it, okay? So I warped it to make sure that basically that it would match. And how did I warp? I went from menu to program, and then I went to the actual sample. Now I'm gonna go back and do this and pull this here for the sample, get that there, you know, and we'll fix the start and end points a little later when I go back and get the sample right. So now another thing I want to do is I want to take this sample, and after I take this sample, I'm gonna like chop this bad boy up, you know, because I want it to sound a certain way. So this is a SampleLabs sample. Even the drums are from SampleLabs. This one is from a sample pack called Special Delivery. Okay, Special Delivery. So what I want to do right now is I want to go in and I'm going to kind of mess with the sample. Not that one. Track 2. All right. So I'm going to go in the sample, and now that I got the BPM going, so just looking for something different. So with that that part right there. So what we're gonna do is this. So what I want to do in this, I want to do this. So we're gonna. So then, sometimes I'll take it and I'll put it in a new program, make it something different. This time, what am I going to do here with this one? I might do this one a little different. Give me 1 second. I want to see if anybody's in, because for some reason my chat is not working. So let me, because I don't see the chat anywhere. So give me 1 second. Because I could have people talking and chatting and not knowing what's going on. So let me go to stream. Give me 1 second. I'm glad the live is going good. Everything seems to be going good from that perspective. I hate when I have dead space. All right. One second. There we go. Look at everybody that's on here, man. Morning to you, James Snowden. Thanks, man. What state? Maryland. We're in Maryland. I want to do the same here. Trust me, this gives back when I'm able to do that. Clean. Thank you. True that. You got lyrics in mind already? MPC is out here now. I hear the slow kicking beat. Yep. Sample is dope. Yeah, SampleLab is a dope collective when it comes to them picking the stuff that they do. He said, I have my MPC with me right now, family. Wanted to go to the resort. I hear you, bro. Khalif, what's up? You said, what program are you using for your chat? For the chat, I'm using Restream. And for some reason, I did not link it to my OBS. So I'm using OBS in the browser, but I just jumped on. I didn't even make sure everything was together. So I don't even see the chat in the bottom. But I'm going to get back into it. As long as I see the chat now. I just can't monitor the Facebook chat. That's the only problem now. Let me pull up over here. See if anybody's in the Facebook chat. Nope, nobody's there. See, doubling up already. No, the volume sounds good. Way better than last time. All right. So now I got my samples. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna process. I'm gonna convert. I want it to be a new drum program with non-destructive. I'm gonna try non-destructive. I'm gonna just go ahead and do that. And let's. Okay, now. What question? What's your question? You said, so what files are best for samples? And Sample said mixtape. Are you talking about Wave, MP3, or you said Make It Groove? I'm gonna try, man. Thanks. I appreciate that, Apollo. You said, because I load one old school instrumental. Oh, yeah, with this Wave, you just want to make sure it's clean. And, Wave has the best fidelity. It's better than an MP3. I put up a beat tape, an MP3, and went, oh, are you talking about on in the MPC or on a platform or something like that, because for those platforms you'll have to use an MP3. You said memory was low and gone. What do you have? You have the 1 or you have the the MPC Live 2? Going to the sampler. I do straight wave. All this is wave. Even, the Maschine Plus forces you to do wave. I don't have any, like if I use Ableton, I'll use an MP3, but when I want it clear, I just go right into the wave. Oh, you got the Live 2? Yeah, just throw a straight wave in there. You know what I mean? It's So you said I must have a lot of material, because one use a memory card is filled. What's the size of your memory card? What's the size? You have a SD card, right? What's the size of it? .256. Man, that's a lot of space. So what are you doing with that? Are you turning everything into a sample, or are you making it like non-destructive content? Because I know that's my mistake. What I'll do is sometimes I'm sitting up there making everything a new program, everything a new sample, and I'm eating up my space. I'm telling you, you know what your best bet is to get that solid state drive, get like 1 terabyte solid state drive. That's what I have in here. I have a 1 terabyte solid state drive. I have an SD card, but that SD card is only if I want to transfer stuff back and forth quickly. Other than that, I just, I connect up my cable to my computer, and then I go into controller mode, standalone, and then whenever I download samples, I throw everything into the SD card. Yeah, so that's what it is. You're using up a lot of the space. on the SD card. Chats are coming through. You said I have a 4 terabyte on my computer. I'm making the switch over. Yeah, but you know, I would put a nice terabyte inside here as well, especially on the fly and on the go. I got the 1 terabyte, I got the 64 terabyte, and one person said don't put anything on the internal storage, put everything on your solid state drive or on your SD card. That way you save up program space, especially if eventually you want to get the pianos and the keys and the things of that nature. Cool. Looks like I'm gonna have to make the chat larger. It's too small. All right, let's see what we got. Believe me, man, I know how it is. Sometimes we put these videos up and people see all this and they think we got money. They think we got money, you know. Believe me, I'm a dad, you know. My wife is calling me right now. So it's, you know, we just got bigger responsibilities, you know what I mean? Sometimes buying this stuff gets in the way, you know what I mean? Then you made this purchase, then something happens, you're like, why did I buy this? Why did I buy this, you know? But it's just like I said in a live video, you got to make sure that whatever you get, that you have a way to make money back on it. And you do that during tax time. You know, find out how you can turn this into an LLC. And, you know, and start putting your videos up, doing different things, keep putting your music out there. You know, you probably got advice you can give me. You know, I'm talking to you. So give me a second. I'm gonna let this beat play for a minute and see. Let me get back in touch with the wifey. Give me 1 second. What's up, everybody? Thank y'all for coming on. I appreciate y'all for coming on. Thanks for, I believe it's Tefin Dumas. What's up, man? Yeah, we just here working on the beats, things of that nature, just trying to just, got one sample, fleshing out the sample and things of that nature. Just trying to flesh it out, see if I can pull something out that sounds dope. Hopefully this sounds good to everybody. All right. Okay, so that was a SampleLabs sample. You want to know why? It's because I'm a school teacher, so I have to say people's names over and over and over. And I just looked at it phonetically. You said, run that by me again. What's the sample? Oh, so this comes from this sample pack by SampleLabs, and the name of the pack is called Special Delivery. So if you look up SampleLab, they have a lot of stuff, man. Like I'll let you hear some of the. That's just the drums. I'll let you hear some of the compositions. Let's see. This one is called Tokyo Arcade. Shades of You. Yeah, they're dope, man. Dope boys. If you've ever been part of Maschine Masters or you've seen like older videos, you used to see dope boys making a lot of beats, and you'll still see them. They're on TikTok, they're on, Instagram and things of that nature. So just take a look at them. It says, never heard of them. Yeah, check them out, man. You'll love the samples. This is just some packs I bought last year. So, and I never got a chance to take a look at them. So every now and then when I get on and I do a live, I'll just take a quick, I'll go into them real quick. I want to try something though. I want to see what'll happen if I reverse it. What does it sound like? I actually want to do a video on that too. If I reverse the sample, what will it look like? What will happen, if we actually reverse the sample? Sample edit. Let's see where we want to go here. It's a B minor. Cancel. Close. Sometimes my finger don't want to hit the button right. All right, so we want to process. I'm going to. They always say, this is what they say on the videos. They say if you're going to do anything to the sample, make sure that you extract the sample, because if you don't, you can't change it. So I'm going to extract the sample just so I'll have something different. Now that it's extracted, I want to try to reverse it and see what that will do. So let's see. I like that. You said, is it for sale? It can be. So I don't have my site up yet, but I will in the future. All right, so let's try that. And that's one of the benefits of reversing the sample. You just get a different feel of it. So I think what I want to do also is I want to go ahead and I'm going to copy this, and it's the trick that I've been showing everyone. It's not a trick. It's nothing new. But I'm going to go ahead and copy this. So I'm going to bring my camera in just a bit. Yep. All right. Just bring the camera in. All right, here we go. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna copy this program. So I'm gonna do that, and then what we're gonna do is sometimes I will bounce the sample, and then I can go back and rechop it up as a sample. But I think what I want to do is save program, flatten, duplicate. I think I'm going to duplicate, and now that I've duplicated that, what I want to do is I'm going to put an effect on this new program. So with this new program and the new effect that I'm going to put on it, I'm going to go here and mix. So we now have the all right. So with this program, I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna put a low pass filter on it. Let's see what we got. No, not there. EQ, high pass, low pass filter. All right. So I'm gonna put a I'll put that on the right program. Oh, nope. Put it on the wrong program. Go back up, right there. Low pass filter. And we're just gonna make a quick bass. What's up, bro? What's going on, my man? He says, no problem, man. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. My man, Jazzmatic. My man, we did years ago, we did a track together, you know. So that's just that. And then I'm gonna go here and we're going to go here to 3, and I'm gonna put this program back and I'm gonna nope. Because that's all it is. Yeah. All right, so let's add it. 1 and 2 and ready and go and. But I'm gonna mute that and go back to mix. And we're gonna turn that up just a bit, but let's make it a little louder. Put an EQ on it. Actually, I'm gonna put a limiter on it. Yeah. Dynamics. There it is. Limiter. Once you want a place to be, we're gonna rock it. All right, so how I'm gonna do that is so let's record that like that. And we're gonna do it in a 1 and a 2 and a ready and go and. So now what I want to do with that sample right there, that sample, I specifically want to do, I'm going to mix in terms of this diamond sample. So this is the diamond sample, and I'm going to add a high pass filter on that right there. High pass filter, where are we at? I think I passed it. Yes, I did. I'm going to close this. And we're gonna go back up, and here we are. Dynamics, harmonics. I think it's with modulation or EQ. EQ. Here I go again. Got to get used to where the actual effects are. Dynamics limiter. Delay reverb. EQ filter, high pass filter. All right. I have it muted. So let me go back here and I'm going to go to main, unmute. Right there. All right, let's see. Now, I feel like it sounds better now that it's in the sample. Everybody, thank y'all for being on. I appreciate it. All right, let's go back to main. See here. And that's the tip I was telling everybody, that, you know, and believe me, I love adding my synth bass and giving it that extra feel to it, but the sample already had a bass in it, so I figured all I have to do is just go back and take that bass, add a low pass filter on it, and then high pass filter the sample, and then there you go. You know, old school trick they were doing with the SP12 and you know, Large Professor, and even before then, you know, DJ Premier, you know, especially Large Pro, he would, you know, you would have the everything up. The next thing, and Pete Rock, you know, and then you have the sample portion come in. And then it's just about, now you got your drops, and now your drops are what's making. So I muted the main sample and released so that I could have this type of dropping effect to add a dynamic to it. All right, then here's the main sample. Here. All right, so let me add this in here. All right. And ready and go. All right. That's the main sample. Then all right, let's add that in. 1, 2, and ready and go. And And just playing with the sample. So I reversed the sample. I duplicated the program. After duplicating the program, I've added a low pass filter on the program. After I added a low pass filter, now I'm adding the bass to the track. Now, if I wanted to go back and add it, like, you know, other things to it. But that's just the main sample. This is a work in project. I'm a work in progress. I'm gonna go ahead and save this. Let's see, what should I name this? Let me make sure I got it in the right folder, not internal. I want this to be on the MPC Live 2. And this is going to be in, give me a second. Add a new folder, work. This is what I was talking about. In progress songs. Now the whole point of this is to ensure that I don't clog up my internal hard drive. All right, so now it's the work in progress folder. I'm gonna save this as, what should I name this? I'm gonna call it a moments worry. All right, do it. Save. All right, so this song is called A Moment's Worry. This song, it just sounded like, you know, talking about coming out of something. So, you know, we'll see how that goes. So it's saving all the samples and things of that nature. Then I'll go back and I'll chop it up kind of how the way I want it to make things a little different and a little better. All right. So let me go back here and I noticed that my chat is not very small, so hopefully this helps. All right. So we've been on here for an hour and 15 minutes. Goodness gracious. All right. Let me get back to work. All right. So that's this one. Starts off like this. So that's that. That one is done. I'll go back later and make it into a song, add some more changes. Want the beat to drop where just the beat come out. You know, you may hear this. Those little things, they add dynamics. Thank y'all, all y'all for that's been on so far. I truly appreciate it. Let's see. Any other questions anybody have or anything like that? You know? So let me play some of the samples that we got. Then I'm gonna call this one a wrap. Remember, support the channel any way you can. You know, I got the buy me a coffee out there. You'll see that in the description once I put it back. Not just to buy me a coffee. You know, it's I'm on Gumroad. We got the things you might not know about music series going on. You know, we're also going to be doing other tutorials and things of that nature, kind of like that reverse tutorial. I mean, not tutorial, but that reverse part that I just made when I reversed the sample. I got it muted. So showing things like how reversing the sample can actually make your track a little better and do different things. But yeah, y'all, thank y'all for your support so far. I truly appreciate it. Everybody that's coming on. Let me try to get to one question. It's one question that was asked in terms of two questions really, dealing with the Maschine Plus. Let me load a song, and I'm gonna go ahead and browse. Probably can't see that well. I got my face up in the way. So I'm gonna go to browse and I'm gonna load a song. I think I'm gonna let's load this one. Hopefully you can hear that. Come on, y'all. 18. All right. So what I'm gonna do right here, there was a question about pre-hear. So say like if you're browsing samples and you want to pre-hear your samples. So I'm going to browse. I'm gonna go to my one shots, and you can pre-hear your one shots. If you hit shift and pre-hear, you can pre-hear the samples. And I think the question was, how do you turn down the volume on the pre-hear? Mine is kind of loud too. That's crazy. Shift. I know you can turn the volume down. Let me see if that worked. That did work. Okay, so if you're on the Maschine Plus and the volume is too loud for the pre-hear, just hit the volume button and then begin to turn the volume down. Woo! I turned it back up, but turn your volume down and then, sorry. Actually, that's not working. Wow. Well, when in doubt, you always go to YouTube. All right. It says the question was how to address the pre-hear volume directly on the Maschine controller. look for these things, it's hard to find the answer on it. And no one answered that question. Well, looks like I don't even know the answer myself. I know MPC people are rolling right now. All right. But there did used to be a button. I don't know what happened. Because you can set everything. Volume. Let's go into settings and see if it's in settings. All right. So I'm in general. It might be in general. Let's see. Metronome, counting, project. I don't see anything on pre here. Nope. So that one is bewildering to me. Hardware. Let's check in the hardware section. Nope. I know it's easy to do in the software. In the software, right at the bottom, there's the button and you can slide the pre-hear button, but here I don't see it. So for anyone that sees this video, if you see the pre-hear, let me know. All right, I'm gonna try it again because it has to be a way to change the pre-hear. I'll tell you one thing, make sure you turn down the volume in your headphones because it's gonna blow your ears away. Well, I can't answer that one, but I will look for it. Even when you search for it online, it does not. It says there's a volume slider right at the bottom of the browser GI. You can also go to master output and change the Q. Okay, so let's do that. So let's go to master. Okay, output master. And there is a Q for external. There's a level. All right, so I turn that down some to 1 dB. Okay. The audio and the level. Let's see if that did anything. All right. Browse. It did nothing. It says go to master output and change the Q level. I did that. So here we go, going back to master. I have it on output. From output, here's the Q. And the level of the Q. All right, let's see what that did. Browse. It worked. Everything is there. Okay, so this is it. Here's the best answer, and it worked. If you have a Maschine Plus and the volume is too loud, here's what you do. Paste. All right, so there's a volume slider right at the bottom of the browser GUI. You can also go to so the part I'm talking about is when you go to master. So if you hit the channel MIDI button, hit the channel MIDI button. After you hit channel MIDI, you have to go to the group. Pull it up like this. Can't pull it up too far. So channel MIDI. After you hit channel MIDI, you want to make sure you're on output. Okay, so you're gonna make sure you're on output. You can use the 4D encoder to go to output. Once you do that, you have the Q output and you have the Q level. I turned it down to -26. Q level right there, -26. So now when I hit browse, it's not as loud. Goody, good, good, good. Now, what was the other question? Let me go see. There was another question that someone had in my comments. We're going to do this faster. We're going to make it like it's a show, and we're going to get that stuff in, because I got to leave out here in a little bit. Got some house cleaning to do. So, yep, like I said, I'm a dad. Got to take care of the house. Let's go to... After we do that, then we'll go to YouTube Studio. Let's go to YouTube Studio. We'll come here. All right. Thank y'all for watching. I truly appreciate it. Let's see. Let's go to comments. Yes, I do respond to all my comments. It's not here anymore. I think that was it about the pre-hear. If I'm not able to hit the, how do you turn the pre-hear down? Okay. Once again, everybody, I want to thank y'all for watching. Thank you for seeing me make a beat. Go support the channel. Go support Buy Me a Coffee. You know, help us keep this, you know, things that they didn't know about hip-hop series or about music in general. So Stevie Wonder playing drums, you know, drummers that became singers, things of that nature. That's the stuff we're going to talk about, as well as we're going to make beats. I'll talk about cyber here and there and sprinkle some things in. Of course, I saw the video about the MPCLab 2 and, you know, how you can actually turn purchasing your equipment into a business, and things of that nature, turning yourself into a business and getting tax write-offs for the things that you do. And that's about it, you know. I guess I got to turn the volume back up. I made the volume so low. Yep. Okay. That's it, y'all. I'm out of here. If there are no questions, no comments, nothing like that, everybody say how much. You say how much that beat costs? All right, I'm gonna have to put up a beat store because I really didn't have a beat store, so I'll probably lease it. If you want to talk offline, we can. You know. So as you can hear, it's much lower now. But yeah, I'm about to call it a wrap, everybody. You know, thank you for coming on, and everybody, y'all have a great rest of y'all Saturday. Peace.